If you want to completely set yourself apart from your peers in 1 year, remember one thing. Whoever feels pain will change at the start of a new year. Have you once again set many ambitious goals and plans? For example, losing 20 pounds, reading 50 books, improving your rent by 30 places, or doubling your company's performance. Such goals often provide only a burst of enthusiasm and ultimately may lead to nothing, because these admirable goals usually arise out of thin air rather than from genuine internal pain points and needs. Why do we always fail to achieve the goals we set for ourselves? It's not because you're lazy or lack discipline and willpower. The fundamental reason is that these things aren't essential needs for you. What is an essential need? It's something as important as eating or sleeping, and failing to achieve it causes immense and unbearable pain. Thus, doing it becomes as natural as eating when hungry or sleeping when tired, without any laziness or resistance. If something is optional for you, failing to do it won't significantly affect your life. It's not an essential need for you. So you naturally lack motivation. The greatest essential need for human nature is to seek benefits and avoid harm. We are motivated to do things for 2 reasons. Either to avoid pain or to pursue pleasure. Often, the motivation to avoid pain is much stronger than the motivation to pursue pleasure. The reason we procrastinate and slack off with our goals is that we are not sensitive enough to the pains and pleasures of life. Even if we aren't extremely wealthy, we don't worry about basic needs, and life is acceptable. We aren't satisfied with our current life, but we also don't know what we truly want day after day. Life is dull and boring, yet bearable. This state, neither extremely painful nor joyful, most drains our will, because there is neither pull from the front nor push from behind. We want to improve, but our bodies are full of inertia, resulting in making lots of goals and loud proclamations, yet never truly accomplishing anything. If you want to end this state, you must first clearly analyze your circumstances and current situation, see the crises and risks, and identify the problems and pain. The more apparent your problems, the clearer your goals, the stronger your pain, and the more urgent your motivation to escape it. Motivation is never bound to goals. It only coexists with pain. So stop setting meaningless goals and instead change the unbearable status quo. Going to bed early and waking up early is not the goal. It's the inability to endure the negative state of hair loss, acne, and a scattered mind. Losing weight and getting fit is not the goal. It's the inability to face someone you like without feeling ashamed. Reading and writing aren't goals. It's the inability to endure becoming shallow and mediocre. Striving for money is not the goal. It's the inability to provide shelter and security for aging parents. In short, actively observe and even amplify your own pain. Find the real needs behind it and proactively solve the problems. Then change will happen. Do not avoid or fear pain, because it is our most important clue to discovering life goals and the strongest motivation to take the first step towards changing the status quo. A person who never feels pain is destined to be mediocre. You must feel dissatisfied or even disgusted with the current situation to generate the motivation to actively solve problems. Of course, pain cannot be a long-term driving force. It's just the best booster in a calm life. Only by taking the first step can you get realistic feedback and possibly feel the pleasure of the process and the satisfaction of the final result. Only by taking action can you start to actively explore your interests and potential, thus finding your true life goals and value mission. So in the new year, don't set goals for yourself anymore. If you truly want to make some positive changes this year, write down the current situation you can't stand the most. Describe the pain it causes you now and the risks it might trigger in the future. Then develop a solution to this problem. List the benefits and significance of this action for yourself, the gains and sense of achievement you might get in the future. The clearer the pain, the more specific the plan, and the more reasons for action, the better. Only when you thoroughly understand the value of this matter to yourself can it become your essential need, enabling you to have strong and sustained motivation and truly accomplish something by yourself, which is the beginning of becoming stronger. The only peer in this world you need to surpass is your past self. Every step you take is both an endpoint and a starting point in the new year. May everyone bravely love this world, break free from constraints through pain, transform, and shine under the sun.